What's going on, Bears fans? Coming back at you with another edition of Bear Down Forever. Now, I'm going to be brief before y'all today, but I just want to pose a question because will the franchise tag, the non-exclusive franchise tag that Lamar Jackson received, will that kind of take away from one of the teams that's interested in trading for the number one overall pick? And could it affect some of the draft capital that the Bears could get? Or could he actually affect what the Jets may do? May the Jets sign him, and then that leaves number 12, in a with the cheesy heads stuck in a lurch. So I just want to know what y'all thought about that and everything. And I'm still kind of have my fingers crossed for Saquon because I don't know, I like Saquon. And don't get me wrong. I love Monty, but y'all must admit Saquon is a better player than Monty. And the Bears they have no choice, but they have to spend more money in this free agency. I mean, this offseason, because they have to reach a certain floor. They have to reach a certain amount. They have a minimum that they have to get to, because they didn't hit it, last season. So now they got to spend money. So if they could sign Saquon and they could front load, they can give him like a nice size bonus to come in, and that could take up a nice chunk of that. And just like with some of the free agents that they could bring in, that they could do the same thing. And do y'all still think the Bears may take Jalen Carter? Well, depending on where they are in the draft, because I don't know. It's a possibility he could fall, or it's a possibility that he could stay towards the top of the draft. We never know with these things. That's one thing we do know for sure, and I know I've said it before, and I'm going to continue to say it because it's the truth. Somebody's going to fall in the draft, and somebody's definitely going to rise. And I do believe that after the combine that Anthony Richardson had, he's definitely risen. And I do think that's a good thing for the Bears, because some teams are definitely going to try and get him. But he may come off the board. Seattle may stay pat and grab him at number 5, because they signed Geno to a 3-year extension. But his contract is set up for after the second year. It could be void. So they could draft Richardson, and then they could have him sit for a year or two. If they have him sit for 1 year and then they start him as his second year, they can use Geno as a backup. Yeah, it'd be an expensive backup, but it is what it is. I just don't want him to go to Detroit. I do not want Detroit to get him, so I want him to get off the board before Detroit drafts. And I don't want Tyree Wilson. I don't want Jalen Carter. And I don't want Will Anderson. I don't want none of them three to go to Detroit either, because, man. But yeah, so I think it's the Bears definitely have a plethora of players that they could take in the first round. Ryan Poles said that there are 7 players that he can take at the top of this draft. So I believe he has he definitely has a limit to where he'll trade back. Counting them players in his head, and anticipating that whoever trades up going to trade for a quarterback. So, we'll see. But yeah, so that's about it. I just wanted to talk to y'all about that. It's what about time of recording this? It's a few minutes to free agents. To the franchise tag goes official, and I'm gonna check and see. I don't know if it could happen while I was doing this video, and see if Saquon makes it to free agency. Don't know yet, but we'll see. So I love y'all, appreciate y'all, thank y'all for checking me out. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Bear Down Forever. I will keep y'all posted with more news and information. I'll be back later with another player profile this evening. All right, love y'all, and I'm out.